Okay, so now your cell phone is an iPhone here, right?
Right.
This is your cell phone? Do you have any other phones?
No.
So this is the only phone you would communicate with? Okay. Is there a password on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, can I have that? No?
Not until I talk to my attorney.
Okay.
A attorney.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I need to, oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just placing it in airplane mode is what I did. Just so you're aware of that. And then I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't ring. So this is going to end up staying with me, okay? Just so you're aware of that. We'll be drafting a search warrant for it. So the reason I ask you for the password is then we don't have to destroy the cell phone to get the data off of it. Otherwise, we got to, in no less terms or no better terms, break it in order to get the card out of there to do that.
Well, can I have an attorney in here right now?
It's Friday night, so more than likely not. So that's...
I believe that was the noise.
It's off. Do you want to give me the password?
Yeah, just open it up.
You understand you have the right to refuse that, right?
Well, I'm not going to get an attorney anyways.
All right, Tuesday, August 14th, 2018, 3:57 p.m. Calling Melissa Listug-Klick, flex-time attorney. She's also a candidate for 8th Judicial District Judge for Pope County.
This is Melissa.
Yeah, this is Terry Numbers. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Well, super. Can't complain on an overcast, cruddy day like today.
No.
So anyhow, I sent you some information about Lawless, Pope County. I understand you're running for the open position for the Perjury Palace there. So just trying to figure out what guarantee does anyone have that you aren't going to be the next, Rodney, you're arrested, you're guilty, Hansen?
Well, I'll tell you, frankly, the most honest answer is that I'm a straightforward person, and I am honest, and I do my best, and, judges make mistakes. I don't know what your experiences with Judge Hansen.
Well, you mean rubber stamping perjured testimony, allowing malicious prosecutions? Are those all honest mistakes? Because my home has been burglarized, I've been falsely arrested numerous times, my evidence has been illegally withheld from me, I've been in jail for things I've never done, again, I don't know how anyone would believe that anything's any different, because it's just the same old thing over and over again.
Well, like I said, I'm not privy to what's happened to you, but
Well, it's all a matter of the public record, and I sent you a variety of information showing me going to the Attorney General's office, me being falsely arrested numerous times, it's all on video, evidence being illegal held from me. I've been confronting, the chief of police, him falsifying information in a complaint that my mother filed against the sheriff for breaking and entering into her home, tampering with evidence, variety of evidence I've sent you. Plus, there's the new transcript that I just sent you of the sheriff's department engaging in perjury and Rodney Hansen just sitting there pretending like that's okay, for this Dean Swerman case. I have evidence of felony assault that's being covered up by the sheriff's department and the chief of police there in Glenwood. In the case of Jason Zimmerman, that's all a matter of the public record information that I sent you. So I don't know how you're not privy to this when it's all a matter of the public record. Maybe you have access to information that's been illegally withheld from me that's been given to you. Is that what the situation is?
Certainly not, but I have not, even if something's a matter of public record, that typically doesn't mean there are thousands, millions of public records. And so until a matter is, that's what judges do. They wait until a matter is before them so that they can give it an open and an open-minded, a thoughtful look. That's what the role in our system is. And so we don't go back to decide, frankly, most judges, unless you appeal something, you can't go back. You just look at the matter that's before you. So I can't stand to, you never know what position somebody is in. So a court of appeal is the place that decides if Judge Hansen has made a mistake or not, and the Minnesota Supreme Court is there to decide if the Court of Appeal made a mistake. So that's how we review the things that are done. Everybody, it's not appropriate for me right now. I'm just an officer of the court. I'm not a judge, so I'm not going to go in.
As an officer of the court, isn't it your job to report misconduct of judges and of fellow attorneys? Because what I did in the case of Dean Swerman is I went and purchased a copy of the transcript, with my own money, spent my own time and resources looking into it, and of course I had to file a complaint with the district court administrator because I was being harassed by the officers of the court there because they didn't want to give me the information that's their job to give me. So I'm just trying to figure out why you're sitting back and waiting when I actually am proactive in finding out what's actually going on. Apparently you want to sit back and wait till something is dropped in your lap, kind of like Rodney, you're arrested, you're Hansen guilty, and then just passing it off to someone else, because apparently he feels that perjury that's occurring right in front of his face is no big deal.
So like I said, I can't speak to you. Said you sent me something. I haven't seen something from you, so I don't actually know what you're talking about.
You mean you didn't receive my Friday, August 10th, 2018 email that I sent you at 7:11 p.m.? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because I sent it to mklick at littler.com. That is your email, correct?
Well, my email is actually mlklick.
Well,
Listug-Klick, mlklick
mklick at littler.com. That's what I got it right.
ML. So not MK. MLKLICK.
So in other words,
because my last name is Listug-Klick, so there is an L before the click.
So in other words, your bio information was wrong that I got off of your website, and it's strange. Strange I didn't get an error message when I sent that off, because if it's a wrong email, then I should have received an error message, but I didn't receive an error message.
I don't know if I can get emails at that address, but I do know that my email address is mlklick.
At littler.com.
Yes.
Well, that's strange, because I have the bio right in front of me, and that's not what it says. So, and I cut and pasted it straight out of your information.
And that may get to me as well. I don't know. That may not be why. I don't know. It could be if you have a lot of attachments. I often don't get emails from people with a lot of attachments because I have a size limit on my email account on how much attachments I can get. So I'm not saying it wouldn't get here. I know, I've seen people use that. I just know that's not, I didn't think at least that was my assigned email address.
Well, I'm looking at your bio right now on the computer. It says Melissa Listug-Klick, Flex Time Attorney, Direct, phone number 816-788-7044 at mklick@littler.com. And that's exactly what I... Excuse me?
You dialed my direct line, obviously, and you reached me.
Right. So I have reason to suspect that my email reached you also. Because again, that is your email. You did confirm it, by your website there, by your bio there. So, And apparently you're all nervous about my call, so I'm sure that you know who I am, and that's the situation.
What is your name? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
My name is Terry, T as in Tom, E-R-R-Y, Nemmers, N as in Nancy, E, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, E-R-S. Phone number 320-283-5713, which was all in the Friday, August 10th, 2018 email that I sent you at 7:11 p.m. at mclick@littler.com.
Okay. Well, if you want me, if you want me to get the email, you can resend it to MLKLICK, and I still might not get it if the reason it didn't come through is that it is stuck. If it has a lot of attachments, it might be stuck in a server, and I will get a notification at some point that it didn't come through.
So,
I don't know
so is there some reason why you think that I have a whole bunch of attachments onto it?
You said you attached videos.
I never attached a single video.
Oh, I thought that you said you attached videos. So videos are typically large attachments, and so I have received, I know a lot of people who have not gotten emails to me that have large attachments.
I'm smart enough to know that you can't send video via email, so that's the thing. I did send some information along, but it's obviously less than the 25 megabytes as required by Gmail. So again, this is the thing. I have all sorts of information about Pope County. I've been harassed by the city attorney Todd Roth, threatened me with false arrest and malicious imprisonment for asking for public information for the felony assault on Jason Zimmerman. In fact, he sent a harassment letter to me saying that if I actually went to his office or City Hall, I'd be falsely arrested and maliciously prosecuted for trespass, which they have a well-documented history of doing to me. But, that's the thing, because I have clear, precise, and unquestionable evidence of malicious prosecution, not only myself, but of this Jason Zimmerman, who's just also suing the Starbuck police, who are illegally withholding the dash cam video of drunk thief Glenwood Mayor Scott Formo from me also. Oh, that's what I was asking. Is drunk thief Glenwood Mayor Scott Formo part of your group? What's it called? Something Pope County, Raising Pope County?
Scott Formo is not a member of Raising Pope County that I'm aware of.
Is Raising Pope County a nonprofit?
No, it's a community it's not a profit. It's just a group of community members who are trying to do some good in the community. It's not incorporated. It doesn't either make money or spend money. It's a group of people who just meet to try to do things to improve public life.
Is it a lobbying group?
No.
So you're not registered?
It's not partisan. No, it's not a partisan group. It's a group of community members who...
Well, which community members?
Empower families. I don't actually have the list. I'm just one of the members.
I would think that Scott Formo would be one of those members. Maybe is Neil Nelson, the county attorney, on there?
No, primarily it's people. I believe it's mostly people in things like human services. It's about families of kids with special needs, and so it focuses on kids with special needs. And kids with special needs.
Special needs. Why would you call it Raising Pope County then if it's kids with special needs?
Why not?
Well, that's really got nothing to do with kids with special needs. It should be something with special needs in the title, I would think. Raising Pope County sounds like you're promoting Pope County.
Well, the idea is to raise awareness in Pope County, to help people in Pope County. So it's to raise the community. Sorry that
Well, I'm just trying to figure this out.
The slogan is Discovery Beyond Disability. So the slogan, or if that makes you that perhaps means more in terms of kids with special needs. But
So,
you know,
so you don't remember a single other member of your group other than yourself?
no, I do, but because I am not a leader of that group, I don't think
So you're a follower? You're just
What?
you're just a follower?
I'm a member. I'm one of the people trying to help.
But
I'm just someone who is part of the committee trying to help.
I'm just trying to figure out.
But
Again, it sounds.
Is there something I can do for you? Because I have to go pick up one of my children. So is there something? I mean, I've already invited you if you want to resend what you sent to the email address that I know will work. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. I can't comment on any matter that's before the court. I can't comment on what I would do if I became judge, aside to say that I would do my best.
Well, I find that hard to believe because all the information I was talking about for myself is all a matter of the public record. It's all over and done with. So, again, you have my name, so you could easily go down and ask Neil the Tamperer Nelson if he's still illegal withholding evidence from me, which he is. I can give you an entire list of that. And same thing with Sheriff Timmy the Perjurer Riley, who's illegal withholding of an armload of information from me for my cases that are all over and done with. Would you be willing to go down to talk to them and ask them if they're willing to give me the evidence that they've been illegally withholding from me for years already?
I don't represent you, so
I didn't say you did I? But you want to be a judge, and I do believe part of a judge's job is to investigate, to look into matters, and
that's actually not.
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, a judge's role is not to advocate for one party or another.
Oh, I didn't say you were advocating. I've given you information that these individuals, engage in perjury, malicious prosecution, breaking and entering, conspiring with the corrupt court to cover up evidence. So, I would think as someone who's considered about raising Pope County, because I'm sure you don't want your kids with disabilities to be affected by common criminals who think and act like they're above the law, who claim that they're officers of the court, but actually are common criminals to threaten their safety and security.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. If you want to send me another email, feel free to do that, and I will look at it, and I can let you know if I think there's a resource that can help you. But I can't help you right now, and I have to go. you wouldn't be willing to look into it yourself. That's what I'm getting at. I'm probably not the appropriate person, so I'm happy to tell you.
Because you're going to be the same as Rodney. You're arrested. You're guilty because you don't want to look into these things.
You know what? I can't comment on a matter that's not good for me. I can't.
No, because obviously you know that the Perjury Palace in Glenwood is a crime scene, and you don't want to do anything to upset the apple cart, right?
Of course, that's not true. I can't do anything based on a phone call that you received.
Well, again, it's just not a phone call. I've sent you a variety of information to your email address, which you claim isn't yours, and I called the same phone number that you gave on your bio as the email, and again, you're saying that you don't receive emails if they have a lot of attachments. Yet I never said that my email, which actually does have a lot of attachments, which actually not that many, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually does have 6 attachments. So I just find it strange that you claim you don't know who I am when I just was speaking to an individual today who was speaking to the chief of police who knew exactly who I was. And he's being maliciously prosecuted too. So that's the thing. So I just don't see how you're going to be any different than the current so-called judge, Rodney, you're arrested, you're guilty, Hansen.
You know what? Like I said, I can't comment on what he's done.
Well, actually, it is your job to comment if you see him engaging in misconduct.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but I do have to go. I have to pick up my children, and I've told you that. So, and I've invited you to do something, but it's up to you. If you feel, you know, that it won't do any good. It sounds like you've already made your mind up, and so that's fine.
Well, I base my opinions on facts. What do you base yours on?
Evidence. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, so now your cell phone is an iPhone here, right?
Right.
This is your cell phone? Do you have any other phones?
No.
So this is the only phone you would communicate with? Okay. Is there a password on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, can I have that? No?
Not until I talk to my attorney.
Okay.
A attorney.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I need to, oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just placing it in airplane mode is what I did. Just so you're aware of that. And then I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't ring. So this is going to end up staying with me, okay? Just so you're aware of that. We'll be drafting a search warrant for it. So the reason I ask you for the password is then we don't have to destroy the cell phone to get the data off of it. Otherwise we got to, in no less terms or no better terms, break it in order to get the card out of there to do that.
Well, can I have an attorney in here right now?
It's Friday night, so more than likely not. So that's...
I believe that was the notice.
It's off. Here, give me that. Do you want to give me the password?
Yeah, just open it up.
You understand you have the right to refuse that, right?
Well, I'm not going to get an attorney anyways.